Have you ever felt tired for no reason? Or noticed your legs swelling, your appetite changing, or your blood pressure creeping up? Most people ignore these signs until it's too late. But here's something you probably haven't heard. Just 3 common seeds in your kitchen could quietly be raising your creatinine levels. Even worse, the seeds you thought were healthy might be doing more harm than good. If your doctor has ever said your kidney function is getting worse, or if your blood tests showed high creatinine, you need to know what's really going on inside your body. Because what you eat every single day could be either healing your kidneys or slowly breaking them down. In this video, I'll show you 3 powerful seeds that can support your kidney health, and 3 that you should avoid at all costs. And if you stay with me to the end, I'll also share a simple technique that can help your kidneys function better. Starting this week, no pills, no side effects. Just nature. 1. 3 types of nuts that are good for people with high creatinine. Now let's talk about the 3 types of seeds that can actually support your kidneys if your creatinine levels are high. These seeds aren't magic pills, but they are backed by science and experience. When eaten the right way, they can help reduce inflammation, support digestion, and ease the burden on your kidneys. And the best part? They're simple, natural, and affordable. First up is flax seeds. These tiny brown or golden seeds might not look like much, but they're packed with powerful nutrients that your kidneys will thank you for. Flax seeds are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, which has anti-inflammatory properties. This is huge for kidney health because high creatinine levels often go hand in hand with inflammation in the body. But that's not all. Flax seeds also contain something called lignans, natural antioxidants that may help fight cell damage. And they're loaded with soluble fiber, which supports a healthy gut microbiome. Why does that matter? Because your gut and your kidneys are deeply connected. When your gut is happy, your kidneys don't have to work as hard. Now, here's a tip. Flax seeds need to be ground to release their nutrients. If you eat them whole, they'll likely just pass through your system undigested. Look for cold milled flaxseed. It's easier to absorb and keeps most of its nutrients. Start with 1 to 2 tablespoons per day and always drink enough water because the fiber can slow things down in your digestion if you're dehydrated. The second seed that supports kidney health is hemp seeds. And don't worry, these won't get you high. They come from a completely different variety of the cannabis plant and they contain 0 psychoactive ingredients. Hemp seeds are soft, nutty, and full of good fats, including a balanced ratio of omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. This balance is important because many people consume too much omega-6 and not enough omega-3, which leads to more inflammation. And as we said earlier, inflammation is the enemy of healthy kidneys. But here's what makes hemp seeds really special. They contain a unique kind of protein called edestin, which is incredibly easy to digest. That means your body doesn't have to work hard to break it down, and your kidneys don't get overloaded. This is especially important for people with chronic kidney disease who often struggle with protein metabolism. When choosing hemp seeds, always go for the hulled kind. These are also called hemp hearts. Avoid roasted, salted, or flavored versions, which may contain added sodium or chemicals that your kidneys don't need. IPP. The third seed that deserves a place in your diet is nigella seeds, also known as black seeds or black cumin. These have been used in traditional medicine for thousands of years, and modern science is finally catching up. The secret power in these tiny black seeds comes from a compound called thymoquinone. It's been shown to reduce inflammation, protect kidney tissues from fibrosis, which is scarring, and even help balance blood sugar and blood pressure, 2 things that often go hand in hand with kidney problems. But be careful. Nigella seeds are strong, and a little goes a long way. Start with just half a teaspoon per day, and you can slowly increase if your body reacts well. Always choose 100% pure Nigella sativa. That's the only type with these kidney-supporting properties. Also, if you're pregnant or nursing, it's best to avoid them altogether and don't take large doses. When used correctly, nigella seeds can be a powerful ally in supporting kidney function, especially when combined with other good habits like drinking enough water, managing stress, and eating clean. Each of these 3 seeds brings something special to the table. Flax seeds nourish your gut and fight inflammation. Hemp seeds give you clean protein and healthy fats without stressing your kidneys. Nisr seeds offer deep protection at the cellular level and help your body stay in balance. You don't need to eat them all at once. You can rotate them, experiment with small amounts, and see how your body responds. As always, it's best to talk to your healthcare provider, especially if you're taking medications or have other health concerns. But if you're serious about supporting your kidneys naturally, these seeds are a great place to start. 2. Chia seeds, superfood but potentially dangerous for the kidneys. Let's take a moment to talk about chia seeds, a tiny food with a big reputation. You see them everywhere, in smoothies, health drinks, yogurt bowls. People say they're full of fiber, omega-3s, and healthy fats. And they're right. Chia seeds do have nutrients. But if you're dealing with high creatinine or kidney problems, there's a side of chia you need to know. Because even healthy foods can be harmful when your kidneys aren't working well. Here's the deal. Chia seeds are naturally high in phosphorus and potassium, two minerals that healthy kidneys can remove from the body easily. But when kidney function is reduced, your body may not get rid of these minerals fast enough. As they build up, they can cause real problems. Too much phosphorus can weaken your bones and lead to heart issues. Too much potassium can affect your heartbeat and may even cause serious complications. So, even though chia seeds look harmless, they might be quietly adding stress to your kidneys, especially if you're eating them regularly. There's more. When chia seeds mix with water, they expand into a gel-like substance. This gel can slow down digestion, which may seem helpful for appetite control. But if you don't drink enough water, and many people with kidney disease are on fluid limits, chia can lead to bloating, stomach pain, or even constipation. That thick gel can also interfere with how your body absorbs certain medications. For people taking blood pressure meds or phosphate binders, this can be a serious issue. If the medication isn't fully absorbed, it might not work as intended. And that puts even more strain on your health. Now let's talk about the omega-3s in chia. While chia does contain omega-3 fats, the kind it offers is called ALA. Your body has to convert ALA into the more powerful forms, EPA and DHA, which actually support your heart, brain, and kidneys. But the truth is, this conversion process is slow and not very efficient. That means you're probably getting only a small amount of benefit from chia's omega-3, much less than from flaxseed or fish oil. So what does all this mean? Are chia seeds bad? Not necessarily. For people with healthy kidneys, chia seeds might be fine. But if your creatinine is high, or if your doctor has told you that your kidney function is low, it's time to be more careful. Chia seeds can quietly cause problems for your kidneys, even though they look like a healthy choice. And that's the part most people don't know. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. Everyone's body is different, and what's healthy for one person may not be safe for another. If your kidneys are already under stress, every small decision matters. So before you sprinkle chia seeds into your morning shake, ask yourself, is this helping me? Understanding your food gives you power. The power to heal, to feel better, and to take control of your health, one simple choice at a time. That's why I share this with you, not to scare you, but to help you make the best choices for your body. Because your kidneys matter, and you deserve to give them the care they need. CTA. Before we move on, if this video is helpful so far, don't forget to subscribe for more simple and natural kidney tips. And if you have any questions about your creatinine levels, kidney-friendly foods, or just want to share your experience, leave a comment below. I'm here, and I'd love to hear from you. 3. Sunflower seeds can silently destroy the kidneys. Now let's talk about one of the most surprising foods that could be hurting your kidneys: sunflower seeds. I know, they seem innocent, right? They're small, crunchy, easy to snack on, and often show up in trail mix, salad toppings, or even as sunflower seed butter. But here's the truth. If you're dealing with high creatinine levels or struggling with kidney issues, sunflower seeds are one of the first things you should cross off your list. Why? Because they're incredibly high in phosphorus. Just 1 ounce of sunflower seeds, that's about a small handful, contains nearly 300 milligrams of phosphorus. That may not sound like much, but for someone with kidney problems, it's a serious issue. When your kidneys are damaged or overworked, they struggle to get rid of extra phosphorus. And when phosphorus builds up in your blood, it can start pulling calcium from your bones, weaken them over time, and even cause dangerous calcium deposits in your blood vessels, heart, and joints. That's a recipe for long-term damage, not just to your kidneys, but to your entire body. But that's not all. Most sunflower seeds sold in stores are salted or seasoned, and not lightly. That means you're also taking in a heavy dose of sodium every time you eat them. And high sodium is one of the worst things for your kidneys. It makes your body hold on to more water, which increases your blood pressure. And when your blood pressure stays high, it puts extra pressure on your kidneys, damaging the tiny blood vessels that help filter waste. The kidneys are already working overtime when creatinine levels are high, so imagine what happens when you add this extra stress. It's like turning up the pressure on a machine that's already close to breaking. Eventually, something gives. There's another problem with sunflower seeds that most people don't realize. They're packed with omega-6 fatty acids. Now, omega-6 isn't bad by itself. Your body does need some of it. But the problem is, most people today are getting way too much omega-6 and not enough omega-3. That imbalance leads to inflammation throughout the body. And for people with kidney problems, inflammation is the enemy. Chronic inflammation can damage the small, delicate blood vessels in your kidneys, the same ones responsible for cleaning your blood, and when those get damaged, creatinine builds up even more. You might think, okay, I'll just switch to sunflower seed butter instead. But unfortunately, that doesn't help. In fact, it might make things worse. Sunflower seed butter is concentrated, so all the phosphorus, sodium, and omega-6 is packed into every spoonful. Even the organic or natural ones are still high in phosphorus and sodium. They may not contain added sugar or preservatives, but they're still not kidney-friendly. I know this might be frustrating to hear, especially if you've been choosing sunflower seeds as a healthy snack. You're not alone. Many people do, thinking it's a better option than chips or cookies, and in some ways it is. But when it comes to protecting your kidneys and lowering your creatinine, this is one of those foods that simply doesn't make the cut. The damage isn't instant. It happens slowly, silently, and by the time symptoms show up, it's often already serious. That's why understanding these little choices matters so much. It's not about fear, it's about empowerment. You have the power to change the way your body functions by choosing the right foods. And knowing which seeds help and which hurt gives you that control. So if sunflower seeds are a regular part of your routine, it's time to rethink that habit. You're not giving up a snack. You're protecting your kidneys, your energy, your future, and that's worth it. 4. Sesame seeds. Sesame seeds are thought to be healthy, but now let's talk about a seed that many people believe is healthy. Sesame seeds. Yes, those tiny little seeds that you often see sprinkled on hamburger buns, baked into crackers, or used in popular Middle Eastern dishes like tahini. They may look harmless, and sure, they do have some good nutrients, but if you're dealing with high creatinine or struggling with your kidneys in any way, sesame seeds might actually be hurting more than helping. You see, sesame seeds are naturally high in a compound called oxalate. Oxalates are the same substances that can crystallize in your kidneys and form kidney stones. These crystals are sharp and painful, and worst of all, they can damage the delicate filters inside your kidneys. Once those filters are harmed, your creatinine levels can rise even more. But that's not the only concern. Sesame seeds are also rich in phosphorus, and when your kidneys are already struggling, too much phosphorus can throw everything out of balance. High phosphorus levels in people with kidney issues have been linked to bone problems, heart risks, and faster kidney decline. What's even more surprising is how sesame seeds are often hidden in foods we eat without even thinking. Take tahini, for example. Tahini is basically sesame paste, and it's used in a lot of sauces, dips, and health snacks. But here's the issue. Tahini takes all the minerals and compounds in sesame seeds and concentrates them. So in just a small spoonful of tahini, you're getting a big dose of oxalate, phosphorus, and fat. Some people think they're making a healthy choice by eating snack bars with sesame, or adding tahini to smoothies, or even baking with it daily. But for those with kidney problems, this can quickly add up. It's not about panic, it's about awareness. There have been real patients who saw their creatinine levels improve just by removing or cutting back on tahini in their diet. Think about that. No medicine, no expensive treatments, just being mindful of one small food choice. One man shared that he used to eat a tahini-based sauce every day, believing it was good for his heart. But after he cut it out, within a few weeks, his energy improved, his creatinine dropped slightly, and his doctor was amazed. That's the kind of power your food choices can have. And not saying sesame seeds are bad for everyone, but if your kidneys are struggling and your creatinine levels are high, it's really worth reconsidering how often you eat sesame products. And remember, these seeds aren't always obvious. You might find them in packaged granola bars, bread, crackers, dressings, and sauces. So always check the label. What you want to avoid is that daily, silent buildup of oxalates and phosphorus, because over time, that can strain your kidneys even more. Instead of thinking of food as either good or bad, I like to think of it as right now or not right now. And for someone trying to protect their kidneys, sesame seeds, especially tahini, might fall into the not right now category. The good news? There are plenty of other healthy fats and seeds you can enjoy that are much more kidney-friendly, and I'll be sharing those with you very soon. For now, just remember, a seed may look small, but its impact on your health can be big. And when it comes to your kidneys, every little choice adds up. So if you've been eating sesame regularly, especially in processed or concentrated forms like tahini, consider giving your kidneys a break. Try cutting it out for a couple of weeks and see how your body responds. You might be surprised at the difference it makes. Now let's talk about a seed that many people believe is healthy. Sesame seeds. Yes, those tiny little seeds that you often see sprinkled on hamburger buns, baked into crackers, or used in popular Middle Eastern dishes like tahini. They may look harmless, and sure, they do have some good nutrients, but if you're dealing with high creatinine or struggling with your kidneys in any way, sesame seeds might actually be hurting more than helping. You see, sesame seeds are naturally high in a compound called oxalate. Oxalates are the same substances that can crystallize in your kidneys and form kidney stones. These crystals are sharp and painful, and worst of all, they can damage the delicate filters inside your kidneys. Once those filters are harmed, your creatinine levels can rise even more. But that's not the only concern. Sesame seeds are also rich in phosphorus, and when your kidneys are already struggling, too much phosphorus can throw everything out of balance. High phosphorus levels in people with kidney issues have been linked to bone problems, heart risks, and faster kidney decline. What's even more surprising is how sesame seeds are often hidden in foods we eat without even thinking. Take tahini, for example. Tahini is basically sesame paste, and it's used in a lot of sauces, dips, and health snacks. But here's the issue. Tahini takes all the minerals and compounds in sesame seeds and concentrates them. So, in just a small spoonful of tahini, you're getting a big dose of oxalate, phosphorus, and fat. Some people think they're making a healthy choice by eating snack bars with sesame or adding tahini to smoothies, or even baking with it daily. But for those with kidney problems, this can quickly add up. It's not about panic, it's about awareness. There have been real patients who saw their creatinine levels improve just by removing or cutting back on tahini in their diet. Think about that. No medicine, no expensive treatments, just being mindful of one small food choice. One man shared that he used to eat a tahini-based sauce every day, but after he cut it out, within a few weeks, his energy improved, his creatinine dropped slightly, and his doctor was amazed. That's the kind of power your food choices can have. I'm not saying sesame seeds are bad for everyone, but if your kidneys are struggling and your creatinine levels are high, it's really worth reconsidering how often you eat sesame products. And remember, these seeds aren't always obvious. You might find them in packaged granola bars, bread, crackers, dressings, and sauces, so always check the label. What you want to avoid is that daily, silent buildup of oxalates and phosphorus, because over time that can strain your kidneys even more. Instead of thinking of food as either good or bad, I like to think of it as right now or not right now. And for someone trying to protect their kidneys, sesame seeds, especially tahini, might fall into the not right now category. The good news? There are plenty of other healthy fats and seeds you can enjoy that are much more kidney-friendly, and I'll be sharing those with you very soon. For now, just remember, a seed may look small, but its impact on your health can be big. And when it comes to your kidneys, every little choice adds up. So if you've been eating sesame regularly, especially in processed or concentrated forms like tahini, consider giving your kidneys a break. Try cutting it out for a couple of weeks and see how your body responds. You might be surprised at the difference it makes. 5. Tips to support the kidneys without medication. Kidney massage. Now let's talk about something most doctors won't mention, but people who've lived with kidney issues often discover on their own. It's simple, completely natural, and doesn't cost you a thing. I'm talking about kidney massage. Yes, something as gentle as massaging the area around your kidneys can support their function in a way that feels almost too good to be true, but it works. See, your kidneys are hard-working filters, cleaning out waste and balancing your body's fluids, but they're also connected to the lymphatic system, the body's hidden drainage system that helps remove waste, toxins, and excess fluid. When this lymph flow gets sluggish, which happens more often than you think, especially as we age or become less active, the kidneys end up doing more of the heavy lifting. That's why helping the lymphatic system flow smoothly can actually reduce pressure on your kidneys and help them function better. Kidney massage helps stimulate that lymphatic movement. It's like giving your kidneys a helping hand, reminding your body to move waste out naturally. Not only does it reduce the stress on your kidneys, but it also helps with blood circulation, and many people notice a clear drop in water retention, especially the kind that causes swelling in your legs, feet, or face. And here's the best part. It's incredibly easy to do. You don't need any special skills, no fancy equipment, and no appointments. Just a few minutes a day, done gently and with care, can lead to real improvements over time. Here's how you can do it. Lie down on your back in a quiet, comfortable place. Your bed, a couch, or even on a mat on the floor. Bend your knees slightly to relax your lower back. Now, take both hands and place them on your lower back area, right above your hips and just below your rib cage. That's where your kidneys are located. Using your fingertips or palms, gently massage in small circular motions. Don't apply too much pressure. This isn't about force, it's about stimulation. Just imagine you're waking up your kidneys in the softest, kindest way. Do this for about 3 to 5 minutes. You can do it once or twice a day. The best time? After a warm bath or shower, or even after dry brushing your skin. Why? Because heat relaxes your muscles and improves circulation, which helps the massage work even better. And dry brushing helps activate the lymph system across your body, so the two work together like a perfect team. Now you may be asking, does this actually make a difference? I get it sounds almost too easy, but the truth is people who try it regularly often report surprising results. Some say their swelling went down, especially around the ankles and lower legs. Others said their lower back felt less stiff. Many said they just felt lighter, not only in their body, but emotionally too. When your kidneys are backed up and your lymph system isn't draining well, it can make you feel tired, foggy, bloated, even irritable. So when you help your body release that built-up waste, the change is real. Your energy improves, your sleep gets better, you feel more in control of your body again. And all of this without a single pill. Of course, let me be clear, this is not a cure. If your doctor has prescribed medication or dialysis, always follow their advice. But this massage can be an extra tool, a way to support your body naturally, from the outside in. It's a small daily ritual that reminds your body, I'm here for you. And sometimes that's exactly what the body needs to start healing. You are not powerless. You don't have to sit and wait for your numbers to go up or hope your next lab test magically improves. You can take small, safe, meaningful steps, and this is one of them. So tonight, before bed, or maybe right after your warm shower, take 5 minutes just for you. Put your hands on your body. Breathe. Massage your kidneys gently. It's such a simple thing, but it's a start. A start towards supporting your kidneys, lowering your creatinine naturally, and feeling like you again. Lighter, calmer, and more connected. You deserve to feel better. Let's start right here. So remember, flax, hemp, and nigella seeds can gently support your kidneys, while chia, sunflower, and sesame might silently make things worse. And don't forget the power of a simple kidney massage to ease pressure and support detox. Even one small change this week, like switching to a kidney-friendly seed, could start moving your creatinine in the right direction. If this video gave you even one helpful idea, hit that subscribe button. I've got more natural tips and simple tools coming your way, and the next video might be the one that helps you finally feel better. And hey, if you've tried any of these seeds or have a question, drop it in the comments. I read them, and I'm here for you. Let's keep healing, one step at a time.